Hey guys, so I got a pick a deck reading again for you today. We have the Supernatural Tarot, the Dragon Tarot, and the Halloween Tarot for you to choose from. So if you just want to take a second, act like you're holding it, put your energy into whichever one you choose. I say that because that's kind of what I like to do when I'm doing like an in-face personal reading. I'll actually hand the deck to the person. Um, and so we'll see what energies I pick up on with what decks you choose. So I'm just doing a what's going on, what do you need to know, and see where the reading goes from there type of reading with this. That's what I plan with this. Don't really have anything in mind with it. Just to see what energy I pick up on. So this will be general. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force anything to fit. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the Supernatural deck. So, for those of you who chose the Supernatural deck, you have the Chariot, the um, Queen of Blades, and the Seven of Coins. So, basically, what I'm getting off of this, that's Cancer and Libra energy, by the way. Um, anyway, what I'm getting off of this is you're trying to move forward, but you don't really know where you're going. It's like it's like a pursuit of truth, kind of, and you feel like you're spinning your wheels though. It's like I think we're going somewhere, but we're just not. It, you're not getting what you want out of this situation. You're not getting the truth, something along those lines. And it just feels really frustrating because it's like you're just going in circles. I wanted to get more into what this is, and this may just be for some of you, this may be for a lot of you. I'm just seeing like constantly fighting while searching for this truth, probably in some sort of relationship, but it seems like you're being gaslit. Like you're just like, I know something's going on, what's going on? And they're just like, you're crazy, nothing's going on. What's even going on? And I'm hearing like, I see the late night calls, the late night texts, I see your phone going on. And you're like, I don't even have a phone. I'm sorry, that's a little excessive, but it's just like my phone's off in the middle of the night. There's something gaslighty about this conversation. Like I get no messages in the middle of the night. That must be your phone. Like you must be deflecting onto me. Like, and you're just like, no, I see it, and there's a lot of this type of energy here. So, I think there was a time that you were genuinely happy in this connection. This was something worth celebrating. It just seems like every time, like you got the Three of Pentacles, you got the Six of Pentacles here. It just seems like, but then it goes into the Queen of Bones, which if you can't, it's like a Wands card, so like a fire energy type of thing. The Queen of Goblets, which is cups, so a water energy type of thing, and the Ten of Wands here. So working together is just kind of burdensome to you guys. Like, you think this energy would just be really good between you guys. There's some sort of chemistry that attracts you guys together, but when you actually try to make it work, it's like fire and water. One of you, like, if the water tries too hard, then they put out the fire. If the fire tries too hard, then they evaporate the water. Like there's just not really a good balance in this relationship, and it's just I think it's more trouble than it's worth if I'm being honest here from what I'm seeing. Um, I I don't know how this relates to the gaslighting that I saw while I was shuffling. Like that just clicked. Like how is this relating to the gaslighting? I mean, this does seem more troublesome than it's worth, and it seems like you two want to work together, but you really don't. But I'm not clear on how the gaslighting is part of this. So, could be dealing with an Aries or a Cancer. Don't have to be, but Cancer did show up twice here. Okay, so getting into that gaslighting energy, it just there's a lot of sneakiness here. I think the gaslighter here, they're through with this Knight of Wands. They're creating something else with the Magician. They're manifesting something else. They're moving forward. They're moving on. And I feel like they're moving on in secret. They're doing something. The Nine of Pentacles is kind of trying to find. I see that as an independent abundance, right? Trying to find their own way, trying to find their own independence. Some sort of new venture here that they're wanting to go on. And there is this ending here. And I'm like, okay, why don't they just end it if that's how they feel, basically? That's where this came from. And the new opportunity, it's like this person needs stability first. Like they're they need that sense of they need that sense of comfort, and like until like this is good, until this is stable, until all of this is good, they're not going to move forward. They're not going to move on. And this may be a pattern. Like if this is resonating, they probably talked to you while they were with their ex, and they may have really talked shit about their ex while they were with you. That type of person that's just like, I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to get stuff together. Like, poor me. Like, I can't stand them anymore. It's just hard to leave. Like, I got something going on there. There's some sort of excuse, blah, blah, blah. Like, it has this energy written all over it. Poor me, help me out. And once they find their security, it's like they move forward. Gemini, Virgo are signs in general, Capricorn specifically, and Aries all showed up here. Okay, so I drew for advice. You have the Ace of Pentagrams, the Four of Pentagrams, which they came out like one after another, and I just kind of saw this. I actually felt into the energy of this one, and I just saw you packing your bags. Like it was time to pack your bags, and saw this, and it may be time for you to look for better opportunities, right? And with this, take control of your life. Take control of your opportunities here, because if you're relying on this person, you're not really getting the best opportunity you can get, right? With a Judgment, it's time. It may be time to cut some people off. It may be time for that transformation. It may be time to make that decision to see where this road takes you, right? It may be time to actually put it in gear and get somewhere. And with this, there's a lot of like finding your own power in here with this Eight of Swords, this Three of Wands. You have things that you want. You have things that you want to create as well. You deserve better. And I think deep down you know that. You're just hoping that this will be better. But like I said, I'm not a fan of saying just pack your bags and go, but that's literally the imagery I saw. I saw packing bags, grabbing them, leaving out a door. Taking back control of your life, because this person's had too much control. And I'm really going off of that gaslighting imagery I had earlier that I was shown. So if that doesn't resonate for you, I don't think this reading should resonate for you, because that is really the strongest part that I just keep going back to. Because even with this Ace of Blades, with that is just a reminder that you deserve clarity. Like sometimes when you get out of those situations where people make you second guess yourself because they're constantly just gaslighting you and just telling you what you think, what you know is wrong. And even though you've seen it, even though you know it, like even though they said it, they're just like, no, that's not what happened. Like even though when they constantly do that, just having that clarity, oh my God, just that is worth it. Just being able to think clearly is worth it. And that may be why you're spinning your wheels right now, because you're not in the best place to think clearly, right? I really hope this finds the right people, and I really hope this reading helped you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Dragon Tarot.